Hi, I'm Rob Terracciano, and I currently own a 2014 BMW F10 M5. The handling on this car, I mean, depending on what tires you have, and on this car particularly, I have the Michelin Pilot Sport S, Pilot Sports, and I believe this is a little bit better tire than the 4S. I think this is more in tune with the road, and it gives you a little bit more feel. It's a little more tighter, a little more positive feedback. But in general, this car, when you're driving, it's kind of deceiving. It's heavy to begin with. It's around 4,500 pounds. But when you're driving enthusiastically and you're taking turns and you're in the zone and you're focused and you're looking to see what the car can offer, it doesn't disappoint. That's why I decided to pick this car particularly, is because I've always been a fan of BMW. When they came out with that E39 platform, and I believe back in 1988, it was one of my dream cars, the M5. I know that they made small amounts of them, maybe 300 or 400 if I'm not mistaken, but it was one of the cars that I've always wanted. And now that I'm an adult, I just figured, that childhood dream of wanting a BMW, especially an M5, this was the choice. And then the other thing is that being a sedan, I'm more of a big car guy. I'm not really a small car guy unless it was a two-door coupe. This car in general is great. Seat people comfortably. You can go on long drives. You can take it on long trips without having to worry about fatigue. In general, I mean, if you can find a pre-owned one that's been pretty taken care of in decent condition, I guess market-wise, right now, the second-hand car market is ridiculous. I think one went on Bring a Trailer or one of those Doug DeMaro's webpage, Cars and Bids. I believe went somewhere in the mid-50s for a 2013 with about 60,000 miles on it. It's really well made. I like the fact that you can adjust the contour of the seat, to your driving habit for the day, or your driving feeling, or whatever you decide to do. Suppose you're taking a long trip, you can relax the bolsters on the side, put the lumbar support on, and just take a nice cruise when you're ready for the spirited drive. I guess taking this car out with long drives with a couple of the driving clubs that I belong to, it surprises me that I can keep up the way I do in the back roads, and especially through the twists and the turns, for being a car as heavy as it is. And then I guess highway driving, you can pretty much keep up with the best of them driving modes. You have a comfort mode, you have a sport mode, and you have a performance mode. So in comfort mode, basically the suspension's a little softer, the throttle response is pretty much linear, and the steering is actually a little lighter. Basically, if you're just cruising around town or just going out for just a nice simple drive, it's pretty comfortable. When you get into sport mode, everything tightens up a little bit. You can actually change the adjustment on the steering. The throttle response is a little bit more quicker, and the suspension gets a little bit tighter. Performance mode is when performance mode basically just wakes this car up. You're putting down 600, utilizing all the power that the car has. I believe 600, and the suspension tightens up. The steering response, or the steering feel in the car is more defined. It actually lets you feel what the car is doing more. It's actually more sensitive. I guess the exterior of the car, I mean, it's somebody had mentioned to me the other day, it's kind of timeless. I mean, the design is extremely modern. I believe that even the newer generations, even the 2019 to 2020 and the 2021, pretty much kept the same body lines and the same body style. What I like about this car is the effortless power that you have when you're driving. I believe the car is 575 horsepower. With the competition package, I believe it adds another 25, so I believe you're hovering close to 600. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoy more from At the Apex.